There we go. Hold on, that's better. How are you guys? My name is Roderick Foster. Welcome to the Pastime Sports and Games Break Show. We've got a pretty darn good one for you guys today. Sorry about the delay. I'm having all kinds of lighting issues, and that should be a little bit better. We're still figuring out the new studio and how it's going to work, so I thank you guys for bearing with us. We have a couple of decent, the overhead's probably better. Couple of decent breaks that we're going to be getting into today. Break 3704, 2425, Series 2. That's the 4-boxer. How many spots are left on that one, or are we sold out? Let's see. Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs here. Only 5 spots to go in this one, and then we also have break 3705. Only 4 spots to go. The NFL Player of the Day packs. One of the cool things about this one in particular. Oops. That's actually the NBA one. Hold on 1 second. Look how flustered I am. Okay, so that was a bit of a spoiler. So now you guys know the next break that will be posted is going to be the NBA Player of the Day packs. We've got the NFL ones right here. So there's 4 spots to go with that one. Let's see if we can fill these guys and get ready for it. Okay. All right, you guys hopefully are having a pretty good pastime hump day. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of April, which means we are on a countdown. 11 days until we get that big one. Break 3690, the 30-year 20-box, 30-year 30-box, 20-year, what am I saying here? 20-year 30-box break, which should be a lot of fun. Evening, Wallace. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great start to your day, or I guess I always say start. It's never the start of a day, unless you're watching this on YouTube well after the event. Okay. Let's see. 3704, let's write that down. There are 5 spots to go. Okay, 5 spots left. And then there are 4 spots left in break 3705. Okay. Boom. And there we have it. 3705, there are 4 spots to go. 3704, there are 5 spots to go. Let's see if we can't get these guys filled pretty quickly here. If you guys watched the last one we did of, it was actually, this one's not an AI picked one. I picked this one out specifically myself. It was pretty darn good. We hit one of the update Young Gun Outburst cards, which was a lot of fun, and it was a doozy. Wyatt Johnson of the Dallas Stars, who has been just really making some strides in the NHL right now. Okay, let's see. We still got a few spots left in each of these. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I really want to jump out and say other than there will be National Hockey Card Day is coming up. So if you guys are in the area near any of our locations and you want to partake, we will be having free hockey cards that will be handed out, and as well as some other like little fun things. So definitely look forward to that. You're going home. You're not going back to my friend's house anymore because you're going out to get some groceries. All right, cool guy. Perfect. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? You know, better days ahead for sure, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Okay. We can definitely hype up something else that's coming up. It was announced not that long ago that Mike Modano and Theo Fleury are coming to the shop, which is going to be fantastic to have two legends of the game. We're really ramping up, and I know that other things are kind of in circulation. So hopefully pretty soon we'll have more stuff to announce. I'm just, you know, I don't... How long do you think it will take to break 30 boxes? I was estimating that, and I think it will take about 3 hours, maybe, just because there will be like banter and talking, and Kirk McLean will be doing some stuff, so it should be a doozy of a show. Hopefully it feels really quick. That's the goal. When you're opening up 30 boxes, you don't want it to kind of dredge on. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. We've got only a couple of spots left for this guy now. All right. 3 spots left. Let's go for it. 3 spots to go, and then we can jump in on break 3704. That is 24-25 Series 2, and it is a double up. So what that means is everyone that buys a spot, you're actually going to be getting 2 teams. So if you buy spot 1, you also get spot 17. If you buy spot 16, you also get spot 32. Everything in between. You know how it will add up. Let's see. So definitely going to be jumping into that one pretty soon with only 3 spots to go. And then after that, we'll probably be able to hit up 3705 and move from there. Okay. So yeah, and I want to thank everyone that did reach out. I have been going through some pretty heavy stuff personally, not gonna lie. Pretty rough stuff. And it's been really nice knowing that I have a community around me that's allowing me to take a breather, which is why I only did 1 break show last week instead of all 3. This week we're back though. We will be doing all of them. But yeah, I thank you guys. If you notice any dark circles around my eyes or wavery voice, you know something's going on, but it's nothing I can't get. But I do appreciate the kind words. Some people have stopped by in the shop to wish me well, and I appreciate that quite a bit. Without delving into what's happening. You also got a Series 2. You got a Hudson and Marc-Andre, ooh la la, and a playlist Leon, Draisaitl, and Roberts. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Lane Hudson's been a beast too, like legitimately unbelievable. And I've been, singing the kid's praises for a couple of years now. So to see him finally not just like live up to expectations, but really, really exceed them has been phenomenal. Okay. Well, is that it? Did we fill it? Oh, shoot. Only 1 spot to go. 1 spot left for break 3704. Boom. All right. 3704. 1 spot to go. When are you going to get verified? Ooh, I don't know. When are we going to get verified? We should be. We should be verified. Appreciate that, Matt. I really, I do appreciate hearing those words. I am, full disclosure, literally the moment before hitting live, or actually after I hit live, the moment before going live, there was a bit of a delay with the lighting and stuff as well. There was a very heavy update to the situation, so I'm a little bit vulnerable but I want to be open about that. We're always transparent. We've got a group here. We're all pretty close, so let's be transparent. Let's just have good vibes and open up some packs of hockey cards and make it happen. And I think that's what this community is all about. You know, it's banding together and just being there for the love of the hobby and the sport. So let's see who's gonna get the final spot. Maybe it's a lucky number for someone. Okay, the final spot is spot 5. So that wouldn't just be spot 5, that's 5 and 21. So if either of those are someone's lucky numbers. You got more Canuck. Oh, you got tickets for the last game of the season. Heck yeah. That's awesome, dude. You're gonna fill the spot. Bet. I would love it. I would love to see you get that last spot. Okay. Let me start getting the names ready for when that final spot does go through. Okay. All right, we have pretty much filled both of these, so hopefully we can jump in. Here it is. It is full. There we have it. So shout out to Steven for filling the break. Let's go for it. 3704. Let's get the names going. I'm gonna put this stuff to the side for now. And we can jump into that when we need to. Okay. Perfect. So once that updates, you guys should be able to see all the names on the screen. All right. Here we go. Let's jump in and start ripping some wax. As I wax poetic on this a little bit, we'll rip some wax too. All right, well, one spot left is no longer true, so we'll put that there and jump into it, shall we? So the way this is gonna work is I'm going to roll the dice at the bottom here. Whatever it lands on needs to be 3 or higher will be the amount of times we randomly generate the list of teams. The team at the top at the end of the generation goes spot number 1. The team at the bottom goes spot number 32, and everything in between. Okay, so let's grab the list of everyone here, and let's put it in. That took a wild update. Oh, whoops. everyone had spot 1 in that. All right. Thankfully, that's on my screen, not yours. It's going to look a lot better when I put it over here. Boom. There we go. So I'm going to take the list of teams now. We are going to roll the dice. Remember, 3 or higher. Let's go. Rolling the dice. Good luck, everyone. 10. All right. So we're going to randomize it 10 times. The reason why you got back in collecting sports cards again to assist in your therapy for PTSD. You know what? I think that's part of the reason this hobby is so beautiful is it does have, it's a good outlet. So I appreciate hearing that. It's good knowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good luck, everyone. And 10. So Philadelphia at the top, Arizona/Utah at the bottom. So let's get that reflected right here. Let's sort it alphabetically. Boom. And now let's go for it. Okay, so we're gonna jump in here now and start ripping. Okay, 3704. Let's go for it. Let's hit a big one. Nice little red outburst or gold outburst. I still keep looking at the screen there. I'm so used to that. Would be really, really nice. So let's see if we can't do that. All right. So box number 1. Let's get something big. Alrighty, box number 1. Ooh. Do we not have the autofocus? Let's get that fixed as well, because we had it really good. If you guys watched the last live stream, feel like there it is. Yeah, we nailed it. That's better. Okay. So let's tear into this and see what we got. No way! UD first pack for the Flyers. Holy Matt, congrats, buddy. 64 out of 100 UD exclusives. Young Gun renewed. Wow. All right, well, that's a huge start. I like that quite a bit. Perfect. So let's get that displayed in the background. Okay. Pack number 2. Ooh, we got a Stuart Skinner UD Black canvas card. An On Tour and an Ooh La La. Not too bad. So we're off to a pretty decent start. Only one like official Young Gun so far too, which is funny. Alrighty. And here's our second one, Zachary Leroux. Not too bad for the Nashville Predators. Let me move this just a touch closer. Ooh, we got a Young Guns checklist. So this will either be going to the Sharks or the Flyers. So that one we'll need to run a random on. Okay, perfect. Put that off to the side so we can do that. All right, let's keep going. We got an outburst, and it is Nick Hague for Vegas with Maxim Siplikov as our Young Gun. I think box 1 has been pretty good so far. Not too shabby. Okay. We got Kaprizov, Besser, and On Tour McTavish and Zegras. All right. We got a Jamie Drysdale, Quinn Hughes, and On a Heater. Bang for your puck, Josh Morrissey, Dazzlers of Kyle Connor, and Braden Point. Okay, we got Jared McCann. We got Jack Thompson. Almost. So close with it. You see that San Jose Shark jersey, that cyan, and you get a little bit excited every time. All right. Austin Matthews, Patrick Koch, and Kucherov. It's fun having actual Utah jerseys in cards now. Instead of just more, Coyote stuff. I do like Josh Stone stuff being Coyotes, though. I think that's kind of important, Okay, we got Brandon Hagel. Michkov, UD Portraits. That's not too bad. Philadelphia's doing decent. They aren't the same kind of value that we saw last year with the Portraits, where they were definitely more sought after. But still not too shabby. JT Compher, Bang for Your Puck, and Barkov. All right, so that was box number 1. Not too shabby. We hit that big one. Box number 2 now. Let's see if we can't get one of the big boys. I guess we technically got both of them, if you want to count the Young Guns checklist there. All right. Here we go. Whoa, another exclusives. That's wild. I know it's just a base exclusive, but that's still very cool. And then we got Monsieur. Maybe this is a hot case this came from. Back-to-back boxes with exclusives in it is not common. All right. Be cool to get a high gloss for sure. That's next up on the list. Okay, we got Ogren, Bang for Your Puck, and an Ooh La La. Fluorescence Ogren's not too bad. For Minnesota. That one's going to Kevin. Okay. We've got JT Miller, Zach Bolduc, and another Ooh La La. Where's the Young Guns at? They're hiding now. This is pack 4, only one Young Gun. Statistic anomaly is what we'll call that. All right, we got an Outburst Jack Hughes. That's not too bad for the New Jersey Devils. And then, hey, there's Celebrini, the teammate Celebrini. All right. That's a couple of sleevable cards for sure there. These Outbursts are really, really nice looking cards too. All right. Definitely one of the best moves that Upper Deck's made in a while. Is introducing the Outbursts. Okay, Anders Lee, Brady Tkachuk, and an on tour for the Canucks. We got Pasta, Ivan, the best name in the NHL, going to Colorado. All right. Do you guys have any picks for your Stanley Cup playoffs? We're inching close now. We are inching close. Colorado, Dallas, they're going to be tough ones. I like both of them. We got Scanlon. Colorado, it's weird feeling like Colorado's a dark horse, though, with the talent on that team, but there's some interesting question marks with Colorado. All right. Ooh. We got Gustav Forsling, Jake Gensel, and Nick Suzuki. We got Logan Mailloux, welcome aboard. Matt Rempe, Dazzler, that's a rookie Dazzler. And then we got the other Konechny to go with it. All right, put that aside there. Bang for your puck. We've got Victor Mancini and Celebrini. Welcome aboard. All right. Getting some good inserts of the big guys now. And then Mancini, not too shabby for the New York Rangers. Okay. We've got an Ooh La La Sparkled and Oscar Back Young Gun. For Dallas. Dallas does pretty well in these. It's funny that a team that was already so like established and good still has so many like high-end young guns past couple of years. Okay, final pack of box 2. We got Patty Kane. And then an Ooh La La. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Put that there, and we're going to jump into box number 3 now. Box number 3. Let's go. Saros, DeBrincat, and the Bruins on tour. All right, we've got Bang for Your Puck. We've got Kolosov and Ooh La La of Vanacek. Isn't it funny, like how quickly goalies can move around? That even in the newest product, there's inaccurate goaltending representation, I guess. All right, Demer Comesso for the Blackhawks of Chicago. A little young gun there. Michelli. All right. We've got a deluxe, and this one is a Petey for the Vancouver Canucks. So you got that color match, 81 of 250. McTavish Dazzler. That's kind of cool. Nice little numbered Pettersson. Who's got Vancouver? Ronald. That one is going to you, buddy. Okay. Closing in on the halfway point of this box, and we've passed the halfway point of this break. We got a teammates, and it's one of the good ones. Again, we're getting all the right teammates cards. We're just not getting the actual young guns for these guys. Okay, that one's going to the Flyers, who have done exceptionally well this break. I still feel like we've yet to see the biggest card of this break, though. And I know that sounds crazy, because that's a pretty big card. We got a Brent Burns canvas. Canvas black. Darlene. Alright. Not too shabby. Panarin. Mancini again. Okay. Interesting. Interesting little double up there. That one's going again to the New York Rangers. So who's got the Rangers again? Wallace. You've got a nice little Mancini PC now. He's been a pretty good fit too. Pretty darn good fit. We got a Celebrini. Connor Geeky for the Lightning. And then Gauthier for the Ducks in his Flyers jersey. That's always something to watch out for. All right. Here we go. Wyatt Johnson. Bang for your puck. All right. And the final 2 packs for this box before we head on to the finale. Can we do better? Can we do better? We've got a Kirill Marchenko outburst, a Koch Young Gun. I think this box is fairly similar to the last one. It's interesting. Okay. Hey, no way. There we go. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. So with the Program of Excellence cards, and then the McDavid right behind it. So we always go by the logo of the team. And this is Team Canada. So this will actually be randomized. So everyone has a shot at that one. We got the Connor McDavid, Young Guns Renewed. That was a decent pack right there. That was a pack and a halfer. All right. Not too bad. So we'll see when we randomize that, who that ends up going to. It's sort of like a Macklin Celebrini Draft 2.0. Maybe this time he'll go to the Canucks. Boy, that would have been nice, huh? But I wouldn't want to trade the playoff run either, because that was fun. So it's tough. Like now in retrospect, yeah. But if you would have told me, hey, Canucks can go on a pretty decent run in the playoffs, I'd want to see the run. That's just me. It was a good one. Some big memories. Brock Besser solidified himself. One of the most clutchest Canucks ever. All right. Here we go. We've got JJ Peterka, Svechnikov renewed, and McDavid on a heater. Okay. We got Kapanen, Oliver Kapanen for the Habs. Montreal Canadiens. Okay. Electricity. Wyatt Johnson. Akuradu. Oh, welcome aboard of Wallstat. Hey, when you guys think of Marc-Andre Fleury, what team do you primarily think of them with? Is it still the Penguins? Because I've been starting to think of him as a Minnesota Wild goalie for a little bit now, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting vibe. Yeah, Boone Jenner. Waiting for your puck. Electricity. Alex Barkov, pop count. Frank Nazar and Nick Suzuki. Adam Klapka for the Calgary Flames. All right, let's pull a banger. Let's get some heat out of this. Let's extract it. Let's extract all the heat we can out of these packs. Ooh, hey, Seamus Casey, that's actually some heat. That's not too bad. That's one of the better ones that we could have gotten on the upper percentile for sure. All right. Let's see now. We've got, Justin Sourdiff, clear-cut card for Florida. Frank Nazar and Nate McKinnon. Canvas on tour, Will Smith. Sourdiff, he's all over this one. Rutger McGorty, another decent one. Then Ooh La La. Nice one for the Penguins. Who's got the Pens? It's Ronald. Congrats, buddy. Okay, 2 packs to go. Is there more heat? It's a young gun, and it is Lamoureux. All right. Oops, don't want to put that there. That one goes right there. Final pack. Let's make it count. All right, we've got... Oh, Brian Leach, Legend Canvas. That's actually not too shabby. Will Smith. So yeah, not the worst way to end it for sure. I like those Legend Canvas cards quite a bit. It's always fun trying to guess what year, too. Like with that one, I don't know. That's kind of tough. I think. Well, it's got to be like early 90s then, right? With those two. Either that, yeah. Hard to say. Okay, time to do the randoms now. So let's do a little Celebrini first. Let's see who ends up getting this one. All right. So same thing as before. We're going to take the list of teams. We're going to roll the dice, randomize the team. Team at the top gets the card. So here we go. Remember, 3 or higher on the dice roll. And it is 10 again. Wow. Different way to get 10, but 10 nonetheless. Oops. What? That was the weirdest thing. Okay. It pasted everyone on this side right here. Pasted that in there. So let's just randomize it. Just the teams this time. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our winner is Carolina. All right. Shout out. And now we will do the same thing, but for left or right. So we will see who gets the Young Guns checklist. Left would be San Jose, right would be Philadelphia. So we're gonna do the same thing. Rolling the dice, good luck. 6, so we're gonna do it 6 times this time. Just left or right. Left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 left. So that one is going to San Jose. Congratulations. Getting that one. All right. Boom. So that was it for break 3704. Not too bad. All right, 3704 in the books. Now let's take a look and see. Okay. So the other break hasn't filled. So I think we're gonna call the show here. Thank you guys for jumping in, watching, hanging out. I will see you guys on Thursday, tomorrow, April the 4th or 3rd, at 4 p.m. And then I will see you Friday at 4 p.m. and again on Sunday at 4 p.m. for the break show and Fresh Finds. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. I've been your host, Roderick Foster for Pastime Sports and Games, and I will see you guys later.